What's up? We got Supergirl Season 2, Episode 19, Alex. So this episode, they're doing the whole title, name of the character thing like Arrow did. But anyway, so this episode starts off with Maggie in the police department, where in the NCPD, where she's trying to talk the guys out of taking their hostages, but Kara swoops in and beats them all up. And obviously Maggie has a problem with this because she doesn't like it that Supergirl is basically taking down all of her cases. So then they have dinner with Mono, Kara, Alex, and Maggie. And Maggie basically points out all the wrong things that Supergirl does, is that Supergirl should leave the human criminal to the cops. Kara should take on the alien criminal, but leave the actual criminal to the cops. That's basically because she's like, if Kara can take on a normal criminal, she'll just break their arms and break their nose and make them bleed. But Kara's like, and she's like, oh, we don't like having a Supergirl S on. So Kara's like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna let you talk bad about me. I'm not gonna let you talk bad about my job. I'm out of here. Bye, Maggie. And then she's like, hey, could you get along? And she's like, I get along with Kara great. It's just Supergirl is the problem. So then next day Maggie comes to Alex Kara saying, hey, have you seen Alex? She's missing. And she's like, yeah, no, I haven't. Last time I heard her, she said she was coming over to your place, and she's like, well, she never showed up. So then some random guy says, hey Kara, I know you're Supergirl, so break his dad out of jail, or Alex will be injured. So they're like, hey, we can't even back down this terrorist. We can't back down to this terrorist. And then we see Alex, and she's like, and she's talking to the guy in the camera saying, hey, her friends are going to rescue, I know who you are, and her friends are going to rescue her. So Kara finds the guy, and it turns out it was one of Kara's old classmates the guy who kidnapped Alex is one of Kara's old classmates from back in the, and he noticed Kara's superpowers. But he didn't know Kara was Supergirl until Kara shows up in National City. Then Supergirl shows up in National City. He just put two and two together and figured out that Kara was Supergirl. Only if actual people could do that, like figure out that Kara is Supergirl by putting two and two together. But no, they can't. Is this guy the smartest? So she's like, where's Alex? And she's like, you won't find out where Alex is until you break his dad in jail. And she's like, your dad killed people. And he's like, yeah, but he had to deal with a lot of crap stuff. His mom was garbage to him. Then she tells him that his dad is, like, he found that he has a dad, and the only person who took care, then his dad rescues him, and then his dad goes to jail. And she's like, for killing people. But now you're gonna rescue his dad, or Alex is the one to pay. So yeah. So it was like Alex is going to pay. So he tries to So he switches. So he says, hey, Alex is at this place, but then he switches it and says, now you only got 4 minutes to save her. Break his dad out of jail. So Maggie's like, oh, Kara, you're not the only one who cares about Alex. And she's like, Alex is her girlfriend. She wants to do a bunch of first things that she can do with Alex. So she decides to, guess what? She's gonna break that guy's dad out of jail because Jean tried to pretend to be the guy's dad, but So she's like, I'm gonna break this guy out of prison, baby. For you, baby. For you, Alex. So she runs to do that while Kara's dealing with a... While Kara's dealing with the problem. So they decide to... So she's like, hey, do it for your son. Your son, I know that you killed a lot of people, but your son is holding someone named Alex Danger's hostage until you so Supergirl finds Alex. Supergirl finds, and she and Maggie are able to make up, and that I may we're getting the end scene, but I'm gonna say that's the end of the episode. I thought this episode was pretty good. I thought that before the guy's son was basically someone Kara knew from her childhood. He basically didn't like it that his dad was in jail because his dad was the only person he had left. So he just wanted to break his dad out of jail. That's his entire motivation. That's his entire motivation. He just wanted to break his dad out of jail. Okay. You want to break your dad out of jail? Fine. But anyway, that's it for this video. And I'll see you next time for some more Supergirl. Boom.